Okay. Oh! Is this loud? This wasn't this loud last time. I have to remember how to play the game all over again. Fuck. Actually, it's not that loud. Let's see. Is this volume okay? Last time I played Grow Home, I got a jetpack. Okay. Or a very improved jetpack, I should say. Okay, I'm somewhere. We gotta grow back to the sky, I guess. So this is Bud, for anyone just joining who has never seen this game. You're a robot fella that needs to, create suggestive vines, have them grow, go to the sky, and then you live forever with your, I don't know, robot friends? Or maybe, I don't know, does Bud have any friends? Seems kind of boring. What the hell is this? Get me in there. Holy shit. Okay, so what's the objective right now? If anyone's curious, the objective is to find crystals and then to grow them in a little culture with ammonia and bleach. Warning, do not do that at home, ever, ever, ever. Okay, we're gonna penetrate the islands. Vinny said that I should grow crystals with bleach and ammonia and breathe in the toxic fumes. He's not a good role model because he keeps telling me to do all this weird stuff. And then he says something like, don't do it at home afterwards, but I mean, I know what he's trying to tell me, which is that he wants me to do it anyway. Super Bud. Which is the latest strand of Snoop's homegrown. Oh god, oh god, no, 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 no. Oh, I fucked it up, I fucked it up. No, 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 no self-destruct. No self-destruct, please. Oh, the lights have turned on. Bud's eye lights. Okay, 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 okay. I'll get back into the— I gotta get used to the gameplay again. Please. Please, Vinny, why do you not shoot? I just want you to shoot. Can you do the voices? While you shoot? Oh. Okay. Where's this going? Oh no, I'm dead. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter! You're doing very well, Bud. Well done. I feel like Bud is Tucker. Anyway, we got most of the Whoa. No, 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 don't die. Don't die. I don't know if Bud drowns, I forget. It's too far away. There we go. There's some crystal. Alright, so now here's what I have to do, if I'm not mistaken. I have to do this. So, for any babs in the audience that are afraid of things growing long, this is gonna be a very, very difficult experience. Someone's gonna get scarred from this shit. How do I do this again? Oh. So, now we commence the growing, everyone. And now we grow. So, you know, again, if you've never seen this before, what happens is the blood rushes through the vas deferens, or something like that. And, well, it just, it engorges the flower. And it's usually the result of stimulation. You know, Bud is right here, just in he's just trying to grow some plants. And they have blood in them. There's nothing wrong with that. This is normal. You do not want blood in the vas deferens. It's not the- okay, well, it's not the vas deferens, something else then. I'm sure there's another fun name for it. The Fred Rogers. You put blood through the Fred Rogers, and then that's how you grow the plant. Oh no, no. Vas deferens sounds like an auteur from, like, Victorian era. I don't even know what this commentary is today. Allow me to apologize in advance and for the previous statements. Okay, so this is what you have to do. You have to grow the plant by penetrating these floating islands. I know that sounds gross, but it's actually 100% true. Despite all of my japery, that is 100% accurate. And as a little... What's this? Okay. Up. As a little robot fella, you have to just, you know, make this happen. You have to facilitate this growth. Oh shit. Okay, so there's another crystal here somewhere, because there's the crystometer on the bottom right is telling me. Okay, crystometer. Tell me where your secrets are. Oh, there's one. You get new abilities when you get crystals. Okay, next island is... I guess we'll go for that one. There it is. You know, I was gonna say, imagine how cool this would be in VR, and then I realized something. If you've ever seen the movie Half-Baked, there's a moment, or there's many moments when Jon Stewart's character is like, well, hey, have you ever seen this movie on weed? Or did you ever play this game on weed? Or did you ever go for a walk on weed? It's like the friend that does everything, and it's just better on weed. I just realized, like, that guy, that type of thing, that on weed statement, is just everything. Oh shit. That's just VR now. Oh fuck. Oh god, no! What have I done? Oh shit! Saved. Saved, guys. I fucking did it. I saved it. It's alright. It's okay. We're good. We're good. I almost shenanigans myself into the fucking ocean. Okay. So we got a little bit more growing to do if we're gonna get to that island, but I'm also wondering, oh, that island is still kind of far away. I did lose my leaf. Yeah, the leaf is gone. I bumped into it. You can't bump into things when you have a leaf. You know what it is? I totally forgot. It having been a while since I played the game. That's a shame. Goodbye, leaf. You'll be missed. No. Imagine smoking weed in VR. I don't think VR weed can get you stoned, though. I don't think that's gonna happen. I think you have to actually, like, smoke and then VR. Ask Snoop, he's probably... I mean, he's a true gamer, that's Snoop. Man, Bill Gates, what the fuck is you doing? Well, you know, it's funny because I say that, but Snoop Dogg had a 0-0 KDR in Battlefield 1 at E3. So I'm not entirely sure if Snoop really knows what the hell he's doing. Oh, here's the thing. Get down here. There's a sequel for this game coming out. I forget what it's called. Grow Further? Grow More. Someone said he was using a controller in a PC match, but that doesn't explain how he didn't get killed at all. Like, I'm wondering if Snoop... There were visible traces of a blunt. Like, we saw Snoop blunting. It's called Grow Up. Yeah. Grow Harder. Grow Home 2, Grow Harder. Grow Fuck Yourself. That's a good one, Link. That's great. But yeah, I think Snoop was just like, he just smoked himself into a stupor. And I don't think he realized, like, where he was and what was even happening. At that moment, he was one with the graphics and nothing else. You know, I just realized I probably missed some crystals. Snoop never left the menu screen, but he seemed so, when they cut to, like, images of him, he seemed so, like, into it. I like that Terry Crews has recently, he was also there, Terry Crews, but I don't know what this thing is. Some kind of fruit? Okay. Terry Crews recently wanted to, build a PC. He's been bragging about it on his social media. He's even been bragging so hard that he's calling himself PC Master Race, which is, I guess, a little ironic. And I don't think. Well, it's a meme. The Master Race expression is a meme, so I guess that's just how it is. He says he wants to do it to get closer to his son, which I think is the nicest thing ever. And he bought all the parts himself. And he's bragging about it. And he's telling everyone how cool he is. And he's asking for help. And it's like, Terry Crews, I'll be your friend. You're so fucking cool. I think it's really, really nice that he's doing that for his son. And he's also... I think he's genuinely interested in getting into PC gaming. He might suck for a while, but that's... you know what? I've said this before, but, like, If I was an older dude, oh, I am, but if I was Terry Crews's age, what the fuck? If I was Terry Crews's age, I would be doing the exact same thing. Because that's like, you know, that's a great hobby to have as you get older. And, you know, starting something like that, like, you know, when you have the money to actually, like, get into gaming and, like, fully get into gaming, I think he's gonna have a good time. He just needs to put a little effort into it and play the right games. Or play the games right, which is still something I haven't mastered. How much did he buy? It was a $4,000 gaming PC? Holy shit. Like, I see a lot of people, like, the older people in my family, and their hobbies are just reading the news, politics, watching, like, reality TV of families that aren't theirs, and just, like, families arguing, and that's it. That's about it. And it's like, well, if you're gonna be in front of a screen for a really long time, you know, like, maybe watch some movies, or, like, I don't know, like, play a video game. There's easy video games out there. I would know, I play most of them. Don't forget the judge shows. Judge Trudy. Judge Duty. Judge Duty is a judge show where they judge Call of Duty cases for cheating and hacking. I mean, if it makes you happy, that's all that matters, but... Oh, no! You know, if they're happy watching Judge Trudy, that's cool, but I mean, I'm happy I have some hobbies that I really feel are interactive and keep me busy and not just sitting on my butt. Like, I'm playing video games, I'm playing guitar. I'm very, very pleased with my choice of hobbies. And it makes getting older much more worth it. So again, this is like a really roundabout way of saying that I am proud of Terry Crews for getting into gaming. That's pretty cool. I wonder how many times I can grow like these plants, these vines, before the game crashes. When did I start learning guitar? I was 17. I had a guitar before that. I played a little piano before that. Just, like, poorly. You know, we're talking 2 fingers max. Which, I know how that sounds out loud, but it's true. And, guitar really started happening around 17, 18. Actually, I thought it was 18 for a while, but I think it was just before I turned 18. And I've been gaming since... Let me show you, let me prove my credentials, gamers. I've been playing games since I was 2 or 3. And I remember Mario Brothers. Lots of Mario Brothers, lots of Zelda. And lots of me being terrible at Mega Man. I didn't own it, but we borrowed it. I really loved watching video games when I was too young to actually figure out what the fuck the buttons did. Which is still happening to this very day. That's still happening. but it was worse when I was 2 or 3. I liked the gun games. Let me show you how much of a fucking scrub I was. The games with the light gun, like Operation Wolf, on the NES, I not only had Operation Wolf, but I would walk up to the TV screen and point my gun at it. And just shoot the TV screen. Because I was so terrible. But then again, the accuracy on the NES light gun wasn't all that goddamn amazing. Let's face it. Gungers. They're Gungas, they're not Gungans. But I mean, yeah, when you're a kid and you get to shoot your TV, like, you think that's the coolest shit ever. But the accuracy was so fucking hard. Like, it just didn't... It wouldn't register, man. It was like in Mario Galaxy when it wouldn't register the spin. Oh, there's the spaceship in the distance there. Is that my final... Is that my final destination? Wow, we've grown so far. So much. I think I'm growing a little too far, too fast to be on it. Well, yeah, too high. I'm gonna try to get some of those lower islands. Wow, this game is cool. What the fuck is going on here? It's like you can see everything. Oh shit. Didn't quite work out. This leaf is much better than the old method of falling slowly to your death. I also think there's some caves inside that mountain that I missed. And you can hear like a giant. There's some kind of like... There's some kind of ogre or something. I don't know. Ooh, maybe it's a sky whale. It's the windfish. Terry Crews PC was 6K, including the HTC Vive he got. No shit. Oh, he got a Vive too. Mike Matei just got a Vive, actually. I don't know what the hell he's gonna do with it. I think at some point there might be a video on it. But, no. I'm not, again, like, I've talked about this already, but, we actually got along really well. It's kind of a shame he lives so far. You liking it, GPM? What's your favorite Vive experience thus far, Mr. GPM? I'm curious. Because I've seen some cool things. I really want that Star Trek one. Like, that's... If I got one, it would be for that reason. I would hope that the Star Trek one is online. Because... You know, we talked about the logistics of getting 4 people in a room together. Getting your gaming, your Vive-worthy PCs in the same room. And then all having the Vive. It's just like, holy shit. What'd you say? Budget cuts and the Vive? Yes, the Vive. I'll never live that down. And Audio Shield. Oh yeah, Audio Shield looked cool. I always get this question. Don't I already have an Oculus? I have the Oculus DK2, which has a very not great resolution. It's older technology and it doesn't have a controller. So there's a lot you can't do with it, and there's functionality that's missing, and it gets me sick because there's like a delay. Now, I'm sure the new Oculus has improved, even though I'm not interested in Oculus at the moment. I'm sure it's much improved over what it was. So there's that. But, yeah, so my DK2 is not really, something I use very often. It was more of a... It was more just to test out VR and see what it was all about. And to show my friends, and it was fun. It was fun for a time. Do I regret the purchase? Oh, absolutely, 100%. I'm sure if I save that money and put it towards a Vive, I would probably... Maybe I'll buy a Vive 2. You know what I mean? Because like I said, the DK2 lacks a lot of functionality that the newer VR versions have. So even if, like... Even if I were to try to make it work, I could only play a few things on it, and a lot of the newer stuff, like budget cuts or whatever, probably would not have a good experience. I don't think you can even do that because there's no controller. I don't think that island... See, the islands that you need to go to are the ones with the little glowing rocks underneath them. I'm just gonna go to this one for fun, but I don't think I need to grow to this one. This one is, I think, optional. Okay. It's a nice island. I would make my home here. I think if this was Zeal, and I had a choice to make a little rust shack, I would make it on this island. This would be my favorite island. Also, you don't have to get all the crystals, those are optional. Nah, I'm not gonna get all 100. Also for VR, I'm considering waiting for, like, Vive 2. Like, the next iteration of VR, I might hold off until then, because by then there will be more experiences, and by then there will be more, like people will have figured things out a bit more, which is the same for any tech, really. Except the Wii, which just got worse and worse. No, I'm kidding. The Wii got better before it got worse. It was the shovelware that made it worse. I was having this conversation with, my friend Tyler the other night. Like, why did the Wii do so well at first, and then towards the end of its lifespan, it was like, just... Who here has a dusty Wii? Okay, who here had a dusty Wii, like, 3 years after its launch? You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of people have relayed the story to me that their Wii just sat there. And, like, they didn't play very many games for it. I think it was kind of like the novelty of the motion controls, and I think, the Wii Sports phenomenon happened, and people were like, oh, we gotta check this Wii Sports shit out. And then there was some great... I mean, I loved the Wii. I think it had great games. But the same millions of people that bought the Wii for the novelty, that really weren't involved... Well, not involved, but not interested in, say, let's say, like a Skyward Sword, or a Metroid Prime 3, or a Mario Galaxy, or Xenoblade. You know, they're not looking for a deeper experience. They're looking for Waggle, and they were looking for that same kind of thrill that Wii Sports provided. So I always felt like the people that bought the Wii for the novelty ended up pretty disappointed. But the people that bought the Wii because they were Nintendo fans, and they knew Nintendo would put some great games on the system, those are the people that ended up most happy. We did play a lot of Smash Brothers, so the Wii that me and my friends used for Smash Brothers, like, I had one and my friend Phil had one, and we got a lot of fucking Wii use. And then there was Homebrew, which was great because we could play Secret of Mana co-op, and we could just do that right on the Wii. But again, most people weren't doing stuff like that. They were just Wii Sports, Wii Party, Wii... You know, Wii Music. Oh god, please no. WarioWare was pretty fun. Okay, there's another one. Oh, this is... Oh, look, just a little animal fella. Hey! Oh! Are you okay? Are you okay? Oh, that is heartbreaking, and I just took a piece of it. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that was the saddest thing I've ever seen on this stream. I'll at least salvage its parts. It's not even over being sad yet. It's still... Oh, fuck. Oh, God. We lie together. I couldn't move its head. That poor goat sheep thing, whatever that was. That poor thing. Never will there be another moment as sad as that on this stream. Until I actually grab a goat and throw it off the fucking world myself. But until then, that's the saddest moment. Oh, bud, please. Wait, this is a bad idea. Why am I doing this? That's just gonna get me killed. And since I'm not doing a 100 crystal run, let's just keep moving. Can I make it? Without the leaf? No. Nope. So, just, while I'm growing home, let's talk a little bit more about, you know, tech that is gimmicky, but has also changed the industry in a lot of ways. I would say that the Wii, despite being, like, home to some of the worst shovelware and some of the worst motion controls ever conceived, the motion controls have changed the industry. Absolutely, 100%. And I don't think we would quite have the VR stuff that we have now if it wasn't for the Wii kind of paving the way for that. For, you know. And also proving that there's a market for people that want something new and want to be a little bit more immersed in their game. The Virtual Boy was a complete failure. Totally just was before its time, is that the expression? Or ahead of its time, but with bad, red headache-inducing text. Or, graphics. Yeah, the Virtual Boy, I mean, it definitely did pave the way in a lot of respects. It was very ambitious, but it was just a mess. This is a very dangerous place to be looking for crystals. I hear it. I don't see it. So what other, like the Rumble Pack on the N64? The N64 had a number of really important innovations that, in fact, weren't gimmicky. The Rumble Pack was gimmicky, but the force feedback is still happening to this day. So, I mean, it's not, like, necessary, but I think that was one of the first, like, successful attempts at bridging the gap between game and reality. You know, the 4-player controller. Yeah, the 4 inputs right off the bat, that was huge. I wasn't even gonna say that, but that's a good suggestion. And of course, the control stick. The control stick has been copied and used ever since. And can you picture navigating a 3D space without it? Could you imagine navigating a 3D space with... Hang on, I'll show you. Also, speaking of vibration, my controller won't stop. Even though it's paused. I have no idea why this is happening. Could you imagine playing games with that? Well, actually, hang on a second. That nub on the ColecoVision controller, did that function kind of like the control stick, or is that just a twisty thing? Is that a twisty knob? I'm picking up good vibrations. It was twisty. It's a joystick, and it's a bitch to use if it's worn out. It was a wheel? Is it a wheel or a joystick? People are saying it's twisty. I thought that was a cutscene. That was not a cutscene. Nah, but it was good for Pong. Okay, because I'll tell you what, I have a... I'll spoil something. I have a ColecoVision plug-and-play that emulates the ColecoVision somewhat and has like 30 of its best games. It's kind of like the NES thing, but it's for ColecoVision, which probably in some ways inspired Nintendo's decision to make it. And they turned that twisty thing into a control stick. Oh no, stop. Bud. Good. I'll play it eventually. We'll do a whole ColecoVision segment. It's gonna be mildly interesting at best, so you don't want to miss it. Bud's gonna make it home tonight, fellas. Getting close. We're close to the spaceship. We just have to grow a little bit more home. Yay. Okay, gotta find the next source of power. I see it. Little, green fella. I don't remember what system my cousin had. I think it was Commodore 64. And I mentioned this when I played Superboy, but there were some pretty intense fucking Mario ripoffs. And when you're too young to realize, like, why is Mario Brothers good and this game complete shit? Like, I gotta find out what some of these, like, Commodore 64 ripoffs were, because they were... One of them my cousin had, and you had to, like, kill, like, butterflies with legs. I mean, butterflies have legs, but they were walking, and it was weird. I think it was the Gianna sisters. Yeah, it was Gianna sisters. But also, there was, I think, another one with Mario. It was actually Mario. Wow, it's reached the stratosphere. It must be close to blooming. It's just smashing through rocks and shit. We got one more to go. Yeah, like, I never realized, like, when you're, like, sub 5 years old, I think even probably a little older for some people, for most people, probably up until, like, I didn't start realizing that games could be bad until I was maybe, like, 7. Like, instinctively you knew. Like, when I rented a game and I didn't re-rent it, or I didn't want to continue playing it, I knew it was bad, but I just thought... deep down I knew it was bad, but I guess part of me also felt like maybe, well, it's just a game that I don't like. It's just a game that I don't like. And then you become older. When I say you, I mean me. You become older, jaded, filthy, unclean in the eyes of the Lord. So many things. This island is not legit. Granted, there's a crystal here, but there's no source of power. Gonna need that crystal. I think, yeah, you need 100% for the final upgrade, whatever the fuck that is. There it is. I see it. Someone in chat said I wasn't aware games could be bad until I was like 12. It was easier to just not mind the bad things in a game back then. Yeah, I agree, totally. Like, I remember the Mario knockoffs, I knew something was wrong. I just felt it, but I didn't know exactly what, and then you realize that the screen doesn't— oh! The screen— God damn it. The screen moves in like vomit, like nauseous kind of like increments, and the frame rates are all bad, and the Gianna sisters or fake Mario controls really poorly, and it takes like a full 5 seconds to complete a jump, and like you know, when I play it now, obvious, it's very obvious, but when I was younger, I just realized this isn't as good as Mario. I listened to— oh, someone in chat just said something, hang on a second. I listened to the one Mark Maron podcast, the Paul Dano one, I think, and he likened the word content to garbage. Yes, Mark Maron recently said if you're an artistic person, or if you're a creator, and you call your stuff content, you may as well just call it garbage. He's like, that's a corporate marketing word designed to take away— oh, whatever. You get what I'm saying. I listened to that one too, and Paul Dano was very good on it. We did it, everyone. My chat's a little scrolled up, hang on. I always felt weird. I still do it from time to time, but I always felt a little weird calling stuff content. Do you guys enjoy my content? It just sounds— it does sound soulless. Mark Maron's right. But then again, Mark Maron advertises underwear on his podcast. It's kinda hard to say stuff like that when, you know, you're listening to the dude's podcast and then, like, he just says this heartfelt thing about, you know, something he really feels deeply about. And then his very next segue is, hey, how's your vision? Because you might need glasses. You should check out glassesforfree.com. And I'm just like, what? Wait, but Mark, you were just about to, like, cry because something horrible happened in your personal life and you're very passionate about this. I mean, the dude's gotta put, you know, he's gotta earn his paycheck. I don't hold it against him. I still like his, content. But it is a little offsetting. That's a little off-putting, rather. Speaking of off-putting, does anyone here like heights? Cause I'm free! Free falling! Oh shit, is that a face? Guys, did anyone else think that that was a giant stone person in the distance? Yeah, heights are kind of one of my phobias. Oh. No, he was talking about the word content. Yeah, I don't care if you use the word content. I use it sometimes too. It's just, I don't think I would ever call music content. Maybe a video or like, you know, like, what am I offering you, the viewer? But I also feel like there's a time and a place for the word content. Yeah, I am afraid of heights a little bit. I think it's hard not to be afraid of heights if you're a human. Some people just are I guess fearless, but yeah, heights are a little fucked up for me. The fear of the deep ocean I've talked about, like just being in the middle of the ocean at night with looking around you, just the light of the stars. You can't see, there's no land. You can just barely make out the horizon, and you feel something brush past your legs. That is one of my greatest, like, fears. But it's also something that's fascinating to me, and that's why I play Subnautica. But, like, we're talking, like, there's no life raft. You don't, you know, like, you don't know if you're gonna be able to make it. And you have to just swim and hope for the best. That's definitely... Yeah, it's a very specific... I know it's a very specific one. Because, I mean, there's parameters here, you know? If you're telling me you have, like, a boat or a life raft nearby, then that's still scary, but not as. But, like, not knowing how long you'll be there for, that's fucked up, man. Oh, thanks, exclusive. It's nice of you. Okay. The deed is done. What does it say? Retrieve the star seed for analysis. Where do I bring it? They're dates. You eat them. Let's see. We grew home, everyone. Bop. We're gonna do the nay-nay while the seed is being analyzed. I love the way Bud moves, it's so good. Oh, there's little paintings. There's one of those little sheep fellas. There's a Bud drawing from the age of 3. It's cozier than I expected. A picture of our most recent adventures. I don't know how that picture happened. I'm here, I'm here, I'm here, what do you want? I'm here, I gotta answer the thing. How do I answer it? Begin fireworks, end fireworks. Hip hip hooray. I was hoping that would be the ending. Yeah. This is really... It's really good. And they thanked Ubisoft. Unnecessary in my opinion, but... The end equals true. No, it was good. I enjoyed it, actually. I thought it was a really... We need more? About 8 more. No. You have selected... No. Thank you for registering your opinion. Mission updated. Okay, 8 star seeds and send via any active telerouter. But aren't they all in the same spot? Is this worth doing? Oh, they hid them. How dare you? First I got japed. Yes. They fell from the plant and are scattered, yeah. It just gets you a skin. Oh, hey, KY. Thank you, KY, for registering your opinion. KY said not really. Opinion noted. Your mission is to collect 8 star seeds, and also to go fuck yourself. Did you object? Yes or Y or N? Do you wish to continue? Yeah, I'm probably not gonna do this if it's just a skin. But I mean, hey, if you're bored, it's extra stuff to do. And the game is fun enough. Like, I can see people wanting to collect all the crystals. And get the infinite jetpack. Someone in chat just said I 100%ed the game and it's really not worth it. No, it's just for fun. Like, I can see the appeal, because it is fun to just mess around with the physics and the world. And it's fun to control the robot. KY said he got 99% crystal, and he also, scanned everything but the star seeds, and he was happy with that result. Oh look, it's the goat that got killed before. No! Oh shit! No! I'm gonna save you! I'm gonna save you! I can't save it. I can't save it. It's gonna drown. It's in the ocean now. The amount of speed at which that guat has picked up is just astounding. Also, if you don't say goat as guat, you're missing out. It's good. It's fun. Yakos used to say it like that. He goes squat. Pretty sure he made like 1 video of his like 5,000 videos, and in one of them he said mountain guat. And from that day forward, I've always thought guat whenever I saw the word goat. We've come a long way. We've come a long way. Look at how far. We went all the way to space. I didn't, like, scan everything. Far from it. What are they called? They're called meeps. Settings. I got a few skins. I got Luchador, Plum, Blueberry. My controller does not fucking stop vibrating. What is this? Why? Well, that was Grow Home, and KY, I want to thank you for that. It was a very fun experience. Also, it's way past your bedtime, young man. Go to bed. Really, controller? I don't even have a game running. I have nothing happening! Jesus Christ! It's the devil. Get out! Get out of this house! Mother of God!
What do you want?
What do you want? That's just what it said.
That is just what it fucking said. Then it was what the hell do you want when I had it in there.
Well, dummy, you need to, like, leave because we don't want you here.
Don't go. It never went that far. It never went that far.
Get out of here! Leave this house!
Leave this house! Oh my God. We are not touching. Oh my God. Stefan unplugged it. I'm turning this off now.
Be right back. With Kirby. Stick around. Want to see the video, just type toy skeleton possessed in YouTube. You'll find it. It's 14 minutes. Also, I'd like to thank Bud and Mom and Grow Home. Like I said, we've come a long way. Bottom to the top. It's very good. Very good indeed. So, again, we'll be right back with Kirby. So, stick around.